All right, YouTube, it's your boy, or middle-aged man, I guess, middle-aged white guy reacting, second video ever of all time, another Tom MacDonald. We just reacted to Dear Rappers, actually about 15 minutes ago or so. That's currently uploading. I want to bang out a few of these today. I got my baby with me, eating in his high chair, so I might have to stop every now and again and throw a little food at him. What we did, Dear Rappers. My initial impressions of Tom, not quite what I expected. Just looking at the guy, I was expecting kind of more mumble rappy or more just garbage rap from him, just based on the way he kind of looked. Um, if I just saw a picture of the guy, I probably wouldn't click on the video. But like I said in the previous video, my buddy really has been pushing for me to listen to this guy. Hey, what you want? Here, there you go. Um, so I listened to Dear Rappers. I was pleasantly surprised by the content of what he was talking about. The song was okay. It for the content that he was talking about, I thought it should have maybe been a little bit more intense, or had some spots where he kind of had some more anger or picked up the pace a little bit. But it was all just chilled, laid back, great message, very solid song all the way around. Hook was okay, wasn't the greatest. But the message, what he was talking about, it was exactly 100% on point. So I was pleasantly surprised by the things he was talking about. Curious to see more from him and see what other things he can bring to the table, or is everything kind of going to be in that style? So the next song on my list is Helluvit, from this group. We go back to the other video. I explained how my buddy basically gave me a list of how I'm supposed to do Tom MacDonald. So I'm working off that list. He has them into groups. He said I could bounce between the groups, but I have to do the groups in order. So the group I'm working off of right now is Dear Rappers, Helluvit, Sad Rappers, Exposure, Cloned Rappers, and Music Industry. I'm supposed to do those as one group. So we're just going to go into Helluvit. So without further ado, let's get into it and let's see what Tom has. Let's see if he is going to continue building off of Dear Rappers, or if this is going to go in a different direction. So here we go. Like I said, I'm assuming, since it's all grouped together, that these are going to kind of have similar themes. We'll find out, though. Like I said, I'm going to pause a lot when I hear something that I want. So, I'll pause and I'll back it up, but let's go.
They try to tell me I should dumb it down, say you're too conscious for the fans to feel you. Try to tell me I should calm it down, if you fight the system they gon' try to kill you. They try to tell me that I'm too sad and it isn't healthy, I knew that. I'm just doing me, and if you don't agree and I don't owe you, then that is too bad. I fired shots at all the mumble rappers, and they try to say I'm not a humble rapper. So I tell them I'm not like these other rappers, and they try to say I'm just another rapper.
So I'm assuming he's talking about Dear Rappers. I don't know if he took shots at mumble. I mean, I guess so. I mean, he kind of took shots at the whole game. He's trying to say I need to be a humble rapper. How did he say that? They're trying to tell me I'm just another rapper.
Tell them I'm not like these other rappers.
Not like these other rappers. I'm trying to say I'm just another rapper. Well, hold on, let's see what he's gonna say.
If the record has meaning, you don't leave it on, but you stream all the songs that repeat the same about Xanax and liquor and drugs.
Okay, so that was censored a little bit. Let me see if I can figure out exactly what he said there.
But you stream all the songs that repeat the same about Xanax and liquor.
Repeat the same shit about pussy and Xanax and whatever and drugs. Yeah, I mean, he's exactly right so far. Yeah, this is just not what I expected from this guy.
Drugs. I could have a seizure like Wayne. I could just go OD like Peep. I could just go crazy like Ye.
Wow.
I could just get locked up like Meek. Repeat the same thing, using stupid slang, yelling Gucci gang on every flame beat.
Yep. Oh my god, I cannot stand that shit. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Oh, the baby likes it. See, it's such a simple rhyme. Not even a rhyme. It's such a simple flow. The baby likes it. Gucci gang. Gucci Gucci Gang. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, I feel like he is frustrated with the rap industry as a whole. I feel like he came up back when rap was good. I don't know how old. He said he was 28 in the last song. And that was, what, 4, 5, 6 years ago, something like that. So, you know, he's early 30s. You know, he's a bit younger than me. But it seems like he was introduced to rap when it was real still and good. And he's disgusted with how the game has shaped up and how it's just become essentially a cash grab. Throw a beat out there, just say the same damn thing, rhyme the same word even over and over again, and just put it on a track and release it, and you're going to make money. You know, it's, I think, how did I word it in the last video? It's pre-packaged, mass-produced crap. It just is crap nowadays. You know, and he's exactly right. You know, and he's talking about how they're just trying to put him in a box like he's just another rapper, and he's saying, you know, he's more than that. So, you know, let's see what he's got. Maybe he is. I mean, right now he's not like the other rappers out right now. He's talking about stuff that nobody would touch. I mean, he's slamming the industry. You know, so you know, most people are employed by the industry, so they have no choice but to praise it, or at least, at the very least, not say anything negative against it. So here, let's go on. Back up a little bit.
Same thing, using stupid slang, yelling Gucci gang on every flame beat. Or I could be me. At least I can breathe. At least I can sleep, knowing that I never sold myself for money or a dream. These rappers all coked out. They just mumble lots. They got broke mouths. They got 10 chains and got no house. They got 20 and got no spouse. Rappers don't drink lean. We ain't 16.
Wow. Hold on. That you got to back that up. How did he say that?
Lots. They got broke mouths. They got 10 chains and got no house.
Got 10 chains and got no house. So, and I was pointing out that, you know, they put on this persona and this image, but they don't prioritize what's actually important in life. And it's all just, it's a gimmick. It's just, it's fake.
They got 20 and got no spouse.
20 hoes, no spouse. 20, got gold chains, no house. Got 20 hoes, but no spouse. You know, again, it's pointing out the superficial nature of the rap game at this point. You know, it's great to have women, but if they're just randoms and there's 20 of them, you know, you never have any sort of meaningful relationship. You know, you'll never be fulfilled. You know, you might physically be fulfilled, but, you know, there's much more to life than that. Give me 1 second. I'm going to grab this guy a little snack here, and then we'll continue. You want some yogurt bites, buddy? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you do. Yogurt bites. There you go, bub. Okay. Now we're back. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, you know, you're not prioritizing what's important in life. You're getting the superficial stuff to project a certain image or lifestyle.
Rappers don't drink lean. That's kid. We ain't 16. If you got a problem, I welcome it. I'll be doing me for the hell of it. For the hell of it. They said to go to hell, so I packed my and went with it. Little did they know that they put me in my element. I'm fired to the bone now, diamonds in my skeleton. I'm finally in my zone, doing me for the hell of it. For the hell of it. Try to tell me to ignore the haters.
All right, this hook's a lot better than the last one. This song, again, it's still laid back, but I feel like it fits what he's talking about in this song a lot more than the other one. Because the other song, it was like he was angry, but didn't portray that through his flow. This song, it's more like he's just telling his story. He's telling him how like they tried to put him in a box, and he's just like, hey man, you want me to do this, but if I do this, then this happens, and then if I do this, then that happens. So he's kind of like, hey man, you put me in the middle here. You want me to be this, but if I do this, then these fans aren't going to like me. But if I cater to these fans and these ones, so there's no winning. So it's kind of like he's in the middle of these two sides, and he's not angry. He's more just trying to navigate it. And I feel like this flow fits it more. I want to hear him go off. I don't know if he can. I don't know if he speeds up, or if every song's going to be this laid back flow, which isn't bad. It's not bad. It's just, I hope he has more to offer than just this. This is good. I like it. I like his words. I like his lyrics. His bars are spot on. I just hope there's more to his flow than just this laid back spitting, So let's find out.
The hell of it. For the try to tell me to ignore the haters. You gon' get revenge when you're successful later. They try to tell me I should not respond and I should write a song and put it all on paper. They try to tell me I'm the bigger man if I'm not underhanded when I write them back. And I try to tell them it's impossible. Thousands of people a day have been saying I'm whack. I try to tell them that it's complicated. I could write a novel about getting fake.
Okay, so they're talking about haters or people in the industry who's like doubting him, and they're saying like, wait until you're big and just be the bigger man. And he's kind of saying like, well, it's hard because thousands of people a day are telling me I can't do this, and let's see where he goes with that. But, it's interesting that he's kind of putting out like, hey man, like I'm trying, I can't be the bigger man though, because I have people all day, every day talking me down, telling me I can't do this. So is he going to be the bigger man or let's see.
Saying I'm whack. I try to tell him that it's complicated. I could write a novel about getting faded, but the conscious fans are gonna hate it, and the wavy kids are gonna love to play it. So I write a song that's got a message in it, and the wavy kids are saying it's pathetic, but the conscious fans think it's awesome, man. They comment like, man, I really get it.
Yes.
So what the fuck do y'all want? I could have a
exactly. See, exactly. Exactly. What do you want? He's saying, hey, I'm putting in the middle here. These guys want this. This guys want this. I want this. So what do you want? Because I'm going to do me. So kind of what I took from it.
Like Wayne, I could just go OD like Peep. I could just go crazy like Ye. I could just get locked up like Meek. I could just go sell out like Jay. I could just stay real like Wally. I could just get money like Drake. Or I could just say that I'm done playing games and get famous and know that I always stay me. So go ahead.
See, all right, and I can respect that. Hey, he wants to do this. He wants to get famous, but he's not going to compromise himself in order to do so. And if he stays true to this, that's commendable. Absolutely commendable.
Head and bump the mumble rap, don't boycott it, just understand. If you eat at McDonald's, you're gonna get fat. If you listen to garbage, your head fills with trash. Walk in the club and spend all of your money.
No.
Told you.
Wow, that's a bar. That's a bar. If you eat at McDonald's, you're gonna get fat. If you listen to garbage, your head fills with trash.
Yeah. If you eat at McDonald's, you're gonna get fat. If you listen to garbage, your head fills with trash.
It is, hey, and he's saying, hey, there's nothing wrong with these mumble rappers. It's nothing wrong with, listening to rap that doesn't really have a message, just a club song. You listen to 3 6 Mafia or something, or, Lil Jon and East Side Boys, just clubbing music that just has no purpose other than to just dance at a club. There's nothing wrong with that stuff, but just realize that if that is what you are exposing yourself to all the time, eventually it's going to have an effect, a negative one. You go out and you pick up a Big Mac every now and again, not a big deal, Ain't nothing wrong with a Big Mac here and there. Going there every day, now you're going to have some problems. Eventually that's going to catch up with you. You can't eat McDonald's every day, just like you can't listen to this garbage rap every day. You have to listen to something positive, or something at least with a decent, message, or something that's critical, like makes you think critically. You can't just listen to mindless garbage all day long because your head fills with trash. And especially the younger generation, baby, here. The younger generation, they, they're still impressionable. And if they're listening to just this awful, awful stuff, that's what they start to shape their reality. They start to shape their reality based on the stuff they're hearing in these songs. And it's damaging. It's absolutely damaging. You need to balance it out, everything in moderation. So, go ahead and listen to that mumble rap. Listen to them talking about drinking lean and banging hoes and doing this and that. But just understand that is a treat every now and again. Put it that way. That's going to McDonald's. That's not cooking at home. That's not grilling a chicken breast and eating it. That's going and eating garbage. It'll fill you for now, but eventually you keep doing that, it's going to be detrimental to your health. Same with this, and it's different. Yeah, you're not going to physically see yourself getting fatter and fatter every day that you listen to mumble rap, but you're going to notice your ideology changing and what you care about changing. And, it's subtle. And before you know it, it's too late. I absolutely agree with that.
Understand, if you eat at McDonald's, you're gonna get fat. If you listen to garbage, your head fills with trash. Get drunk in the club and spend all of your money, cause rappers have told you what makes you somebody. Then comment on this with your jealous. I'll be doing me for the hell of it. For the hell of it.
Yeah, we'll wait.
They said to go to hell, so I packed my and went with it. Little did they know that they put me in my element. I'm fired to the bone now, diamonds in my skeleton. I'm finally in my zone, doing me for the hell of it. For the hell of it.
That's the end. I'm just gonna roll it out for the last 15.
For the hell of it.
Yep. All right. So that was Tom MacDonald, Helluvit. I liked it. Again, another laid-back flow. Nothing tricky with the like no flow switch really. That's very shocking at least. Everything kind of just is a nice even flow the whole time. Like I said, I wonder if he can come in any other style but this one, because the first two songs I've heard has been this laid back, chilled, almost talking to you style. It reminds me of older style rap before the object became spitting as fast as you possibly could. Back in the day, like Two Live Crew and like Run DMC, like stuff like that. Like you could understand what they were saying because they laid it out just like they were speaking, essentially. It's like, at some point the object became spit as fast as you possibly can. And it doesn't matter if they can understand the words or not. Twista and Bone were a big reason. I mean, those guys did it right, though. I mean, they actually did it, and everybody else kind of just started emulating that, I feel like. But yeah, good song, a better hook on this one than the last one. So far, I like what he's talking about, but I mean, my buddy said he's going to floor me, though, and I have not been floored yet. I do like what he's talking about. He's talking real. He's speaking about real shit. So, we're gonna give him another chance. We're gonna keep on going down the list and see if it gets. I really want to see something else from him though, other than this slow, laid back. I don't want to call it a lazy style, but it's almost like a like I don't want to say I don't care, because the stuff he's talking about, he cares about. You can tell, but it's almost like a I'm too cool to put in the effort kind of flow. I don't even want to say it like that, because like I said, what he's talking about, his lyrics are freaking spot on. He's talking truth. Can this guy come with something a little different? Because these two songs were kind of like different songs, different beats, but same style. You know, they belong in the same genre for sure. Maybe that's why this guy, my buddy, you know, made the list the way he did. He grouped songs. I mean, I know that he's talking about similar topics though, so we'll see. We'll see how he goes. But that was Helluvit by Tom MacDonald. I like it. I'm liking what I'm hearing from this guy. And you know, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna see what else he's got. But Tom, man, come at me with something hard, dude. You know, I like all styles of rap. At least back in the day, I did. Like I said, I've been out of the game for the last 10 years because just I couldn't do it anymore. You know, and this reminds me of rap when it was still good. You know, there was still substance to it. You know, so that's good. But yeah, we'll check them out. The next one, I think we're going to go sad rappers next. So look out for that one. I'm probably going to do that today. Hopefully I get one more today done and uploaded. And so we'll have 3 today and we'll go from there, guys. All right. Middle-aged white guy reacts out. Peace.